Hello, YouTube. Since I'll be streaming Pokemon VR the day after tomorrow, I thought I'd post a video showing what happened since the last Pokemon VR video I posted. But before I get into that, I'd like to remind you to go ahead and click that thumbs up button if you liked the video, and the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. If you hit the notification bell, you will get notified of new videos when they're posted and when I stream. Now with that out of the way, let's watch some Pokemon VR. Okay, so here we start out right where we left off. Just double check on the Pokemon here, see where Charmeleon is, see how close he is to evolving. Here we find a Ditto. So I'm not gonna talk too terribly much, but I'll try to keep up talking and try to keep this interesting for everyone. But as you can see, there's plenty of Pokemon, and I just fell through the map again. But there's different Pokemon based on the time of day and where you are. So there is an actual pool of Pokemon for you know, various uh, things that make it how should I say it? Um, it's not as random as how it originally felt when I first started playing, but it still feels a bit better than the actual mainstream games. The mainstream games, it gets really repetitive, um, especially, as you progress through. So the Pokemon that would normally appear later on in the mainstream games appear at different points throughout this game. So that's what originally made it feel a bit more random to me. Hopefully we'll be able to get Charmeleon to evolve soon. Be nice to have a Charizard walking around with me. Oh, something happened with my boundary there. Be right back in the game there in just a moment here. There we go. So yeah, for those not privy to the VR, the Guardian boundary just keeps you from bumping into stuff. For this, I use the stationary boundary. Oh, looks like we are seeing an evolution. Charmeleon evolving into Charizard. We now have a lovely Charizard. It's roughly seems to be about roughly the size of that it actually is listed in the Pokedex. You know, give or take a little bit. I'm roughly about 5'5", and it's a good, 3 to 4 inches taller than me. So of course, naturally, you would expect the sizes to be slightly different for each individual. I do hope that in an update they put the flames on its tail. It'd be nice. And another thing with the Guardian boundary again. So yeah, as I was saying before, Guardian boundary just keeps you from bumping into stuff. So since I do the stationary boundary, it gives me a relatively small circle around me. And it's pretty much preset. I wish I could change the size of the circle. Because most of the time, if I'm stationary and I move my arm just slightly away, that Guardian boundary comes up saying, hey, you're getting too close. So I'd like to expand that just a little bit, at the very least. But I understand why they do it. It's all for safety. Here, it doesn't look like anyone's buying the Pokemon that I have on the trade station, so just taking those out. And we'll do some more training. So really, a lot of this video is mostly just training. Trying to get these levels up. Prepare for the next gym battle, which is the electric gym leader, Lieutenant Surge. And if you guys have any suggestions or ideas for future videos, don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'm always trying to create better videos for everyone, and without constructive criticism or feedback, can't really do that very well. And I do read each comment, and I try to reply to as many as I can. If I can't think of an appropriate reply for a comment, I'll either give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or click the little heart icon next to them. I have not given a single comment a thumbs down just yet, I don't think. I do apologize for the choppiness of the video and the pixelations. It has to do with the Air Receiver app that I use to stream directly to my computer. When I recorded this, I did not have the new technology. I did not have the capture card or any of that future videos will be recorded in. I will be releasing another video kind of like this, but I use a different method to record it, and it is a much better quality, although you sacrifice the aspect ratio a bit. But that video is recorded using Quest's built-in recording software. So basically I hit a record button inside the headset. It records a video file that's saved into the headset. Then I connect the headset to my computer and bring the video over. It does, I wish it would do the right aspect ratio, but unfortunately it doesn't quite do that. So you'll notice it's a little bit off. Yeah, and it seems the longer I use my Quest with this app, the worse the quality gets until the app just finally quits out on a signal. I have actually figured out that it happens right around the time when the headset fans go off because it gets too warm in there. Oh, and I'm facing against a Charizard. Oh no, Ditto transformed into Charizard. Sorry. One of the few times. So Ditto's transform ability is hit and miss. In this game right now. So sometimes it'll actually change its form, sometimes it won't. Even if it doesn't change its form, everything else changes. Get a little bit of healing here. Check and see what Pokemon I got in my box. Okay, and I do apologize for that. Just still trying to work with that app. All in all, it's a great app if you're in a bind and you really want to start streaming from the Quest. But it doesn't last for too long. And I have a feeling that when the Quest hardware kind of heats up, it degrades the signal. So yeah, I discovered the Mega Evolution. Just a little option in the bottom. There's no way to really do the other Mega Evolution right now. But for some reason you can't just click the button and then it'll go through the Mega Evolution thing. You have to select an attack. And then when it goes through the sequence it'll Mega Evolve, but it won't use the attack. And after I figured that out, it made me curious as to the other Pokemon that I have that can Mega Evolve. And the reason why they have Mega Evolution this way right now is there's no actual items other than Pokeballs. So in order to allow people or players to experience everything, kinda have to do things outside of the items and reprogram or redo certain aspects of the game, which I don't mind. But it would be nice to be able to carry some potions and status healing items. That way you don't have to go to a Pokemon Center as often. And trade evolutions are still not a thing in this game. So my Haunter will evolve into a Gengar at some point, based on level. Notice I don't make evolve my Charizard every battle, because right now I'm training and I just want to get everything leveled up. Another thing you might be asking is, why not shorten these videos down like I did on my last Pokemon VR video? It's mostly to give you a little bit more on what it's like, and also so you can listen to the background music as well. It's not too terribly bad. It's not official Pokemon music because it's copyrighted. And look, Wild's the Viper. Okay, there we go. So, in case you haven't noticed by now, I actually, since this this app doesn't record from the inner microphone of the Oculus Quest, I had to do a voiceover after the fact. So that's just a little bit of a hint for you. Could have used my wireless microphone and did a little bit of magic that way, but I figure this is a little bit better. Can be a bit more relaxed and enjoying the video. Also allows me to find points that where the app gets disconnected and stuff and cut that out of the video. I just like seeing the Mega Charizard. Even though the typing does change slightly, it does make it look a bit more powerful. Looks like Charizard's gonna need a Pokemon Center soon. And I'm gonna heal up Charizard here. Oh, awesome. That's a rare one. So yeah, my Charizard's at the point now. It's one attack and it defeats the other Pokemon. This is where it really gets boring with my normal technique for leveling them up. So sometimes I get so bored and like, just go ahead and get let's just go ahead and get the next badge. Well, Bronzor's down. We'll go with Pikachu. See if we can catch this thing here. See, when it shakes like that, it's guaranteed that the Pokemon's gonna escape from the ball. If it doesn't shake wildly like that, then you've caught it. Trying to see if I can teleport to the other side of them bushes there. There we go. Charizard's at 39 now. Yeah, if you get bored of all this tedious leveling up, feel free to fast forward to the next part. Most of this is leveling up, unfortunately. From what I've heard, the actual Pokemon League in this game is a tournament style. So you're not just going up against the Elite Four and then the champion. You're going up against other players in a live tournament. So it kind of makes me curious on, how that plays out. But until I actually get there, I don't actually know for sure. I don't see too many videos of this game going on YouTube or most other places. I don't have too much information to go off I am actually quite anxious to try out the new stuff that I got to stream in this game. So I got a capture card for my computer, and so I'm gonna be connecting my Chromecast to it and streaming the game to the Chromecast, which will put the feed into my computer and streaming from that, and then having my wireless microphone with me. Hopefully I won't have many technical issues with that. I tried to use that microphone to do these voiceovers, but it kept on screwing up. The volume was not consistent across the board with it. So I'm going to try a little tweaks with it, see if I can get the volume consistent. If I can't get the volume consistent, unfortunately I won't be able to talk while I'm doing it, or I'd have to actually be next to my computer wearing my wired headset microphone to talk during the stream. I want to figure out a better way for interaction with the chats. You know, not being able to view the live stream chat while playing is not necessarily the best thing to do. I like to be able to respond to the chats and answer questions, things like that. Just have regular conversation, have some fun. And you can see here I'm trying for the gym badge. And in this gym it's not like a puzzle like in the regular games. And I have a feeling that's because of technical limitations. It's easier to program a layout like this than it is to program a puzzle-like challenge that you see in the game. My thoughts on that is they probably just want to be able to make the game playable all the way through to the league. So they can put it out to the players and they actually have a somewhat complete game. And I got my badge right there. So now we can continue on the journey. Since we got that badge, some more routes open up for us. Heal up a bit. Checking to make sure the app did not glitch out again. Okay, sorry about that. Just had a couple of glitches with the app. I had to cut out of the video there. Just looking at the map, seeing where we can go now. If you remember this part and this route from the main series games, at the end of this route is the Snorlax, which you would eventually get the Poke Flutes to wake them up and then battle and have a chance to capture them. So right now, just going down the route, seeing what Pokemon are available. Got a Rhyhorn, Geodude, Ammonite, some random trainers. And Mega Lucario there. Thought I'd check it out. Numel. I can pretty much identify 90% of Pokemon without looking them up. It kind of goes to show how much of a fan I am. I've really enjoyed Pokemon since back in the Red and Blue days. I didn't really get too much into the anime until after I was playing the Red and Blue games for a little bit. And I do try to get each version so I can experience, the differences between the versions. And I even went so far as to, getting my parents to get me a second Game Boy and a link cable so I can trade Pokemon between the two, because growing up I didn't have many friends, and the ones that I did have didn't play Pokemon. The Cacnea over there. But yeah. Magnemite. Bone Rush animation could use a little bit of work. Just some pictures of bones moving across. Lucario's learning a new attack. So you see that red circle at the end of the route there. So instead of having a Snorlax there, they just have it blocked off. Normally this route would lead to a dock, and can't remember if it's before you hit the dock or just afterwards, where you would see the Snorlax. And I do think that Lucario's Dreads, or Mega Lucario's Dreads, should be a little bit shorter. They do seem a bit long. Slow. I try to battle as many trainers as I can. And apparently they reset. I don't remember. I think it's weekly that they reset, so you can challenge them again. But you usually get more experience battling with the trainer than you do with the wild Pokemon, so that's why I prefer battling the trainers along the route. Here we're going through Diglett Cave. Which takes us just outside of Pewter City. Hitmontop and Duskull. And Kricketot. Or Kricketot. Mine Jr. So the last time I came by this way, Diglett's Cave was blocked off. So now we're back in Pewter City. I think that was a Ducklet. Didn't get too good of a look at it. Back through Mount Moon. Try to take the shortcut. Teleport to the other side of that wall there. See if we can skip this part here. Yep. Going over to Cerulean City. I do apologize for that. That app glitched out again. I went to the Pokemon Center to heal up. Gonna go over to here. Usually this is the place where you could go into the water, go over to the electric plant, which has Zapdos. Unfortunately, they did not put that in this game. It's about right here I start getting paranoid about the app, so I keep checking it quite a bit. That's why you saw that message on there about the Guardian. It happens. This point. Mawile, Politoed, Slackoff, Lucario's at 34 now. Let's go and take care of this. Oh, we got a Burmy here. See, that's another thing with this game. It doesn't always detect the player where you're actually at. Sometimes it's a bit off. That's why you think you're going to be in a battle with a certain Pokemon, but it ends up being a different one. Get a little bit of healing here. It. Got a Shelmet and a Doduo. Slow. Shelmet has a steel typing. I figure change to Charizard and use some fire attacks. Apom. Seems odd that it triggered so far away.
Yeah, bye.
So until they fix Dragon Rage, it seems to be super effective against all types of Pokemon. Okay. There we go. A little bit of a glitch there. That's alright. Let's continue on through the tunnel here. Looks like a Whismur, and there's a Murkrow. Oh, looks like a Zubat. I have to put the controllers down for a moment. There we go. Yeah, when you see that spin like that, that just means that it's not picking up the headset is not picking up the controllers, because they're out of range of the sensors. Sandshrew. Lucario leveled up. Trying to decide if I should have him learn that move or not. It's a tough choice because Kenner, it's an iffy move. It just feels like an underpowered move, so that's a tough decision. We'll go ahead and exit the tunnel. See what's there. And since there was trainers right outside the tunnel, decided to go back and heal up real quick. That way, all my Pokemon are nice and refreshed and speed back through the tunnel. There we go. Now we're all refreshed and ready to battle. I do apologize for the quality here. For some reason it kind of dropped off. And some Ekans, Wingull, try to call out the Pokemon as I see them. If you already know Pokemon, you'd probably recognize them already without me calling them out. And now we get into Lavender Town. The one famous for the Pokemon Tower filled with ghost Pokemon. Here we got Jessie from Team Rocket. Skorupi. A little bit of healing. Unfortunately, they did not have it to where you can go into the Pokemon Tower. Would have been nice to actually see that in VR. Just checking out the next route. Got some Love Disc. And the route to the south is blocked off. So for Jessie, it looks like she has a Weezing. I think my attacks are not doing too much. And she has Arbok. You know, they probably could have had the Team Rocket trio in there. Jessie, James, and Meows. And they could have had James send out Weezing. And then after Weezing goes down, Jessie can send out Arbok. You know, the Pokemon after that battle. Go over to the next route. It's over to the west. One thing that makes it so great is they keep the actual route you take from the games. I kind of wish that they had the entire map load up at once so you wouldn't have to load up each individual one. Would make it seem more streamlined, but I can kind of understand the more you load up at once, the more intense the program is on the hardware. But they do seem to do a good job at managing the balance. And they still have the option for the next map preview, so it doesn't look like at the end of the routes or the cities where it goes a little bit and then drops off. You can actually see a little preview of the next area. However, that's still in the experimental phase, so phase, and it can cause frame rate drops. I hope they get that ironed out and get that fully functional, and then I'd be more than happy to turn that feature on. Starly there to the left. Seeking. If you haven't played in the Kanto region in the mainstream games, um, Sabrina's gym is kind of like in the center of a hub, so you have a city to the north, south, east, and west of it. However, you have to go through the cities that are around it before you can actually go through that city. So what they do is they have underground tunnels to go across there. You got Remoraid and Stantler there. Sorry, video quality is dropping a bit on my end. Can make out some of those Pokemon. Looks like a Zuriel over there. You know, it amazes me. Nintendo's official reason for not having a full Pokedex in Pokemon Sword and Shield was space requirements. And they seem to have almost all of the Pokemon in this game, and it does not take up all too much space. It almost seems to me like Nintendo could learn a few things. So we're getting close to the end on this one. So I'll be posting this video today, and then I'll be posting the next one tomorrow, and then the next time you see this game, you'll be seeing me play it live on stream. Here's Cerulean, or not Cerulean City, but Celadon City. This is the city with the grass type gym. Also, how's I think this city had the game corner and the big shopping center, if I'm not mistaken. There's a gym right there. Unfortunately, the big shopping center obviously is not open because you got the mart right inside the Pokemon Center. And all they would have in there anyway right now is Pokeballs. But anyway, I gotta do some training. So we're nearing the end. And I'd like to remind you to hit that thumbs up button if you like the stream or like the video. Hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified when I post new videos and when I stream. I'll be posting another video tomorrow for Pokemon VR. And that should get you all caught up for my stream the day after that. So I'm going to sign off now. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you again soon.